So,
We're going to talk about the werewolf of the Swiss Alps. That's what I called it. This is a story from World War II. There was a user on Reddit. His name is Igloo. He said, though they said their grandfather was a member of the British Army and was a captain. During the war, they were in this village in the Swiss Alps that got snowed in during the winter in 1943. The telephone lines were out, so they couldn't contact out, and they were just kind of stuck there until the snowstorm had passed and they were able to bulldoze their way out. Most of the villagers only spoke, German, Swiss, and the soldiers only spoke English. So when the soldiers were out at a local bar one night, a man came up yelling, "Where take you the children?" And they were very confused by this. So they rounded up a translator and took the guy back to the base, and they started talking to him. Said that since they got there, items had started going missing. A tarp, some wood, a halberd, and it was just basically like a long pole axe thing. Then children started disappearing. And they said that if there had just been one child, they probably would have written it off as a weird or tragic incident. They were stuck in the mountains, there's in the snow, there's wild animals, but 3 kids were missing. The captain told the villagers that he would continue to look into the matter, and they began sending men out on nightly patrols to look for whoever or whatever was the culprit behind these disappearances. That night, the first night when they started sending out patrols, a private went missing. His name was Reginald. So they believed at this point that it was something else. There was some other reason why these people were disappearing. They said that an animal might get a kid, like a wolf or something, but a full-grown man with a rifle disappearing one night is very strange. So there was rumors that there was a monster in the mountains, and it came down at night to feast on them. They kept doing nightly patrols for a few nights, and one night, the grandfather and a few other soldiers see a person standing outside the windows of a darkened house, looking into it. They shout for him to stay put. Instead, he runs off. They run after him, and they see him jump into a cave. And then they get shot at from inside that cave. They start shooting back, and then slowly the bullets stop getting fired back at them, and they realize that the person inside is dead. They go in there, and they find Reginald shot through the heart, surrounded by 7 half-eaten children.
what? Whoa, what happened? Like, how did they know? Was there any resolution there?
They assumed that he ate them.
Why?
The eater of man. Wow.
War.
Because of war, is that what you said?
Yeah, this is the middle of World War II.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
It's terrifying. I'm going to go back to my saying. There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least they got him. I don't know. That's terrible.
How long did this go on for?
It was over a course of about a week.
That's all.
After the first initial reports of the disappearing kids, so it was rather rapid after that.
Oh.
It's terrifying.
Wow.
I'm speechless here if you're joining us live. That was the creepiest story I've heard yet that we've shared the last couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane.
What was his name again?
Reginald was the name of the private that killed those kids.
Wow.
Captain was not named. The Predator did not give their grandfather's name.
So the Reginald was for what? He was for what side? And then explain the sides here.
Oh, this is the British Army in the middle of the Swiss Alps.
Okay.
They were moving in and occupying it.
Jesus, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
In the Alps. Oh, wow.
I feel like less of a person hearing that. Thank you.
Yeah, that was
Terrible.
so intense.
Oh my god, that's scary.
And it's just scary to see, to think about what someone is capable of. You know, that's just crazy.
That's what I say. That the person is as terrifying as some sort of entity in the right circumstances.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's almost just as scary knowing there's something that evil out there.
Yeah, for
Someone
sure.
that evil.
For sure.
Jesus Christ. Reginald. What was his name? Reginald?
Reginald the bastard.
Reginald, yeah, dude. Reginald the eater of man. What did you title this one?
The Werewolf of the Swiss Alps.
Werewolf of the Swiss Alps. That's terrifying. Wow. I gotta top that. I'm not trying. Yeah, it's jokingly. We're not trying to top anything.
Right.